Good morning. Welcome to the daily edition of the In the Nude News. I'm your host Ben Evans, and you're not. Coming up today in today's edition of the In the Nude News, we've got job news from Ben, we've got the winner of the family news, we've got a story competition, we've got some more family news, but first let's check today's headlines. In today's headlines, a cyclone has ripped through the Liverpool Pioneer Cemetery. Hundreds are dead. Local Mayor George Pacilio has fallen short of his goal of raising $1 million for his campaign. His goal, $1 million. A survey of William Carey children has found that 47% are overweight. A second follow-up survey found that 53% of children have died in terrible leapfrog accidents. Japanese scientists have invented life-size robots that imitate dancers. You turn it on and it comes to life, fairly simulating dance movements. But I think it's a waste of time. We've already got those things. We call them white people. In sports news, Tiger Woods has been seen wearing 2 pairs of pants for his latest golf tournament. When asked why, he said, in case I get a hole in one. Coming up next, my job news, but first let's just check the weather.
The weather is fine and sunny.
Okay, you're watching the In the Nude News with your host Ben Evans. In job news, I'm still looking for a job. I was unsuccessful in getting my EB job. So I'm still working at Moorebank, Red Rooster. I've moved to Moorebank from Smithfield. So there's good news and bad news about Red Rooster. The good news is I'm much closer to home. The bad news is it's a much busier store. The good news, we've got more scope to cope with it. The bad news is they're pretty unreliable at turning up. The good news is that generally if the staff do turn up, they're pretty good. The bad news is I have to work at least one shift on Sundays when I start on church. The good news is we're three managers, so I shouldn't have any doubles. The bad news is the third manager is pretty unreliable themselves and doesn't turn up. So it means I'm on standby for double. The bad news is the store manager seems a little bit insecure with me and is very quick to point out my mistakes. The bad news is the pay is still no good. The bad news is they owe me money and they haven't paid me for some overtime 6 weeks ago. It's all bad news at the moment, so there should be no surprise that I hate working at Red Rooster and I'm still looking for another job. So, well, that's enough of that bad news. Let's go to an ad break, and when we come back, we'll announce the winner of the family night. Hi, I've been drinking Evian 3 times a day for the last 87 years, and I think you should be buying it too. It's made me rich, young, successful. I've got more money than Bill Gates. I'm stronger than Hercules.
Hey, did you know that Evian spelled backwards is naive?
Okay, we're back with In the Nude News, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for, the winners of the family night. First, can I just say that you're all winners. We like them all. I mean, Mum, you're a legend. You're the only one who actually sang, Kelly. That was pretty funny. Richard, great improv. Great improvisation when the CD was jumping. Catherine, what a great dancer. Stephen, you cross-dressed. Wow, I'm impressed. And Williams, I mean, it was so big. It was an epic. It was like bigger than Ben-Hur. It was bigger than a ball of string that could reach to the moon. I mean, if I was going to go on about it, you'd have to get the 5-disc collector's edition DVD just so I could talk about it. It was pretty good. Well, we couldn't decide which one was winning because they were all so good. So what I've done is I've cheated. I've put all your names on a piece of paper and I'm going to draw them out of a hat to announce the winner. Okay, they're all in the hat. And I'm going to pick out... it's no surprise, you can't read it, but trust me, it says, Catherine, you're the winner. We'd like to present you with this gold medal, which, as you can see, says Sarajevo, which in ancient Croatian means winner. Alright, let's get a message from our sponsors, we'll be right back.
Buy Pizza Hut, because we need the dough.
What number do we call? 948111111. 4811111. 948111111.
Pizza Hut, we need the dough.
Okay, we're back, and, well, I really loved your family night idea, so I've got a competition for you. I've got a challenge! A challenge for you! Ready? The conditions of entry are, it has to be no more than 5 minutes, William. It has to have every member of the family somehow involved. I want to see them on screen. And it has to involve 3 things. A rock, a lipstick, and something from the fridge. And you have to say the word disingenuous. Okay, so the next video back, because you're going to send me another video back, I want a full 5-minute movie. Alright, let's go to the window. Oh, wait, what's this? It's a newsflash. It's about Bob Hope. he's still dead.
Hello, I am Tim and reporting this evening's news. I am feeling a little bit under the weather. It's being brought to you courtesy of Daystar Family Bookshop. And as we'll start, if you live here, today will be a little bit squiggly. However, over here, here and here, be careful because there'll be a little explosions. And if you live here, along this border, you better be careful because these spikes could take your eye out. Living in this area is the big H, which means, hello, it's hot. We haven't even been bothered to let you know what the weather's going to be like, because that's Tasmania and nobody cares. I'm Tim, under the weather. Signing off.
Thanks for that, Nathan. Well, in other family news, I don't know what your plans are for next year, but early March I suggest you cancel them or rearrange it because we're having a baby! Who's the man? Shh, it's a secret. Alright, you can tell Auntie Sharon and Uncle Tim. Shh, don't tell anyone down here! Don't announce it on Sunday! Alright, sit down if you can, I thought we'd end off this night with some thoughts for the day. I mean, why isn't the number 11 pronounced 11-1? I mean, do Lipton tea employees, do they take coffee breaks? You know what I like about air conditioners? They're so cool! Yeah, people ask me what sort of food I eat. I eat chicken food, yeah. But do I eat snails? I go, no, I don't eat snails because I prefer fast food. I was wondering, if you take an oriental person and spin them around in a circle, does it become disoriental? I was thinking about people, you know, as they get older, they start to read the Bible a lot more, and I'm wondering, what is that? I think, oh, of course, they're cramming for the big exam. Yeah, it was once said, if you give a man a fire, he's warm for a day, but if you set him on fire, he'll be warm for the rest of his life. And a couple baby ones to end off. You know the sign on the door in the maternity ward says, push, push, push. You know how when you get little babies, you get little spoons to feed them? What oriental mothers do you use? What do you reckon, toothpicks? I love ya. See ya. Has got her in shot?
Just a hands.
Makeup!